Hey food adventurers, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking our taste buds on a wild, global journey. We're about to explore 10 of the weirdest, most fascinating, and sometimes stomach-turning foods that people actually eat around the world. So grab a snack, maybe a normal one, and let's dive in. Kicking off our list at number 10, we're heading to Sardinia, Italy, for casumarzu. This is a traditional sheep's milk cheese that's famous for containing live insect larvae. Yes, you heard that right. The larvae are intentionally introduced to the cheese to promote a unique level of fermentation, breaking down the fats and giving it a soft, almost liquid texture. It's said to have a very sharp, intense flavor. Locals consider it a delicacy, but it's so controversial that it was banned by the European Union food safety authorities for a time. Would you dare to try a slice of maggot cheese? For number 9, we travel to the Philippines to find balut. This is a common street food that might look like a regular, hard-boiled egg from the outside, but inside, it's a developing duck embryo that's boiled and eaten from the shell. People season it with salt, chili, and vinegar. They say you should sip the broth first before consuming the yolk and the fetus itself. It's a protein-packed snack that's deeply ingrained in Filipino culture, often enjoyed with a cold beer. It's definitely a textural challenge for the uninitiated. At number 8, let's fly over to Iceland for hakkarl. This is a national dish made from Greenland shark. The catch? Greenland shark meat is poisonous when fresh due to high levels of urea and trimethylamine oxide. To make it edible, it's fermented for 3 months and then hung to dry for another 4 to 5. The result is a food with a very strong ammonia-rich smell and a pungent, fishy taste. The late chef Anthony Bourdain described it as the single worst, most disgusting and terrible tasting thing he'd ever eaten. But for Icelanders, it's a taste of history and tradition. Now for number 7, we're going to Cambodia to talk about fried tarantulas. In the town of Skuon, these 8-legged creatures are a popular deep-fried snack. They started being eaten out of necessity during the brutal Khmer Rouge regime, but now they're a delicacy. They are usually fried in oil with garlic and salt until the legs are crispy, while the abdomen remains a bit gooey inside. People say they taste a bit like a cross between chicken and cod. It's crunchy, savory, and for many, a true test of bravery. Halfway through our list at number 6, we find ourselves in Japan with shirako. The name sounds elegant, but its translation is a little more direct. White children. Shirako is the milt, or sperm sacs, of male cod anglerfish, or pufferfish. It has a soft, creamy, custard-like texture and a subtly sweet, briny taste. It can be eaten raw, steamed, or lightly grilled. In Japan, it's considered a winter delicacy, praised for its unique texture and refined flavor. It is a perfect example of how one culture's delicacy can be another, yes, ultimate food challenge. For our number 5 spot, we're heading down to Mexico for Eskimos. Often called insect caviar, Eskimos are the edible larvae and pupae of ants, harvested from the roots of the agave plant. This pre-Hispanic delicacy has been consumed for centuries. The tiny eggs have a consistency similar to cottage cheese and a slightly nutty buttery flavor. They are typically pan-fried with butter, onions, and chili and served in a taco or omelette. It's a surprisingly delicious and highly nutritious food, rich in protein. At number 4, let's go to Scotland for haggis. This is perhaps one of the more well-known weird foods. Haggis is a savory pudding containing sheep's pluck, that's the heart, liver, and lungs minced with onion, oatmeal, suet, spices, and stock. Traditionally, this mixture is encased in the animal's stomach and simmered for about 3 hours. It sounds intense, but it has a wonderful nutty, savory flavor and a crumbly texture. It's the national dish of Scotland and a must-try for anyone visiting, especially on Burns Night. Now for our top 3. At number 3, we have century egg from China. This isn't actually an egg that's 100 years old, but it might look like it. A duck, chicken, or quail egg is preserved in a mixture of clay, ash, salt, quicklime, and rice hulls for several weeks to several months. This process turns the yolk a dark green or even black color and gives it a creamy cheese-like consistency, while the white becomes a dark brown, translucent jelly. It has a strong, pungent flavor of ammonia and sulfur. It's often eaten as a side dish with pickled ginger or mixed into congee. Our runner-up at number 2 is kopi luwak, originating from Indonesia. This is one of the most expensive coffees in the world, and its production process is what makes it so unique. It's made from coffee beans that have been eaten and excreted by the Asian palm civet, a small mammal. The civet's digestive enzymes ferment the beans, which supposedly breaks down the proteins that give coffee its bitterness, resulting in a much smoother brew. The beans are then collected, thoroughly washed and roasted. Coffee connoisseurs describe its taste as smooth, earthy, and less acidic than regular coffee. And finally, at number 1, the weirdest food on our list today is fugu from Japan. Fugu is pufferfish, and it's infamous because parts of the fish, especially the liver and ovaries, contain a poison that is up to 1,200 times more deadly than cyanide. There is no known antidote, so why on earth would anyone eat it? Because when prepared correctly, it's considered an unmatched delicacy, with a subtle clean flavor and a unique, slightly chewy texture. Chefs in Japan must undergo years of rigorous training and be licensed to prepare fugu, meticulously removing every trace of the toxic parts. Eating fugu is a culinary thrill, a delicious dance with danger. And there you have it to 10 of the world's most bizarre and fascinating foods. It's amazing to see the incredible diversity of cuisines around the globe. What seems strange to us is a beloved tradition to others. Which of these would you be brave enough to try? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for joining me on this culinary adventure. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next journey. Until next time, stay curious.